projects we do in Rotary are under 7 areas of focus, and clubs are at liberty to choose the ones that they want to work under. I've visited many projects, and out of these, the digital literacy project by the Rotary Club of Nairobi Langata really personifies our vision of creating positive, lasting change in our communities and in ourselves.
When I was coming in as a president, we had a discussion with my board, and we were trying to figure out how do we still continue serving the communities that we live in, and especially schools that we are passionate about. We realized actually the one major impactful thing that we could do as a club would be to set up digital literacy as one of the programs or projects we do, especially for underserved communities, so that we can kind of equip these schools and equip these kids for the world that we are all going into. So DLP was actually really a natural evolution of that, where we realized actually that that would be one of the most impactful projects we can do for the underserved communities in this world.
When we were in grade 7, we had a project in integrated science, and we were told that we should search. So we had to come with the computers, we search the locally available materials that we will use. Because it was not written in the textbook what we should do, we searched the notes, we wrote it down, and we understood them. Then we did the project, we were recorded with our teacher's phone. It was sent to the Kenyan National Examination Councils, and then we were given our marks.
These computers helps us to write notes on what we have learned. They also help us to search for information and get more about what we learned in class.
The first school we did the DLP is Kiambu Primary in Kabete, and so I can share so many positive outcomes from the school, but the one that really I felt impacted me the most was where a grade 3 student showed us how he can now write composition and insha's directly from the computer, and this was something that he couldn't do before. And I think that's a big thing, considering a grade 3 student, I think, is 9 years or 8 years old.
Endowment Fund is a fund that we use to educate children. We have taken over 120 students since inception of this club through high school.
Before the scholarship, I had no hope of getting into university, but the Rotary Club of Langata came through and they covered my fees for first year and my accommodation, and I was able to pursue my dream course, that is Bachelor of Quantity Surveying.
With the coming of Rotary Club of Langata to assist me, I was able to dream big. The small dreams of the ghetto suddenly turned into dreams aiming at the mountaintop. Instead of ending up with the ambition of studying in a secondary school in the slums, I ended up having dreams and ambitions of being in the university.
We believe basic literacy is one of the pillars of the Rotary Foundation, and so we are willing to partner with any well-wishers. We normally have a pay bill number, which anyone can deposit any money at any time. The pay bill is 893180. The account, you can put Endowment Fund or you can put DLP, depending on your preference. And we hope that we shall uplift the lives of Kenyan children.